What you're watching took no camera, no crane, no crew, and no editing timeline. It's one shot, one generation, one prompt.
Filmmakers call this a one take, a single unbroken take. The famous ones took weeks of choreography, and the truly impossible ones were never real. They were stitched together digitally, scene by scene.
Today I'm going to design a shot that no crew on Earth could physically film, and generate it in one pass inside my browser, including the parts where it breaks. Because it does break, and that's the interesting part. Made with the new Seedance 2.5 model in CapCut Web's Video Studio. A quick history, in 30 seconds. The single take is cinema's oldest flex. A nightclub entrance through a kitchen, a camera descending from a stadium sky to a single face in the crowd, a freeway that turns into a musical number. And here's the honest part. Most of the modern ones weren't real. They were multiple takes, digitally stitched, with teams spending months hiding the seams.
AI video has had the same problem, just worse. Until recently, models gave you 5 or 10 seconds per generation.
Long content meant stitching clips, and at every seam, something drifted. Faces changed, light jumped, sound was glued on afterwards. You weren't directing a shot, you were managing seams. Seedance 2.5, which just landed in CapCut Web, changes the specific numbers that matter here. 30 seconds of native video in a single pass. That's the length of a standard TV commercial, and long enough for an actual scene. And if the scene needs more room, the same shot can be extended 2 times, taking one continuous generation up to 90 seconds. Up to 50 reference assets in one generation. Audio generated together with a picture in the same pass, footsteps, room tone, music, synced by construction rather than by an editor. And when something is wrong, you can edit by timestamp instead of regenerating the whole thing. Those are the claims. The way we test claims on this channel is simple. We build something at the edge of what they promise. AI generates, you choose. Everything happens in the browser, CapCut Web, in a workspace they call Video Studio. Link is in the description if you want to follow along. 2 things about this workspace before we build. First, the canvas, your own material. Scripts, images, clips, sits next to everything the AI drafts. Briefs, storyboards, frames. Nothing is buried in menus. You can see how the idea connects to the assets as the video takes shape. Second, and this matters if you're following along, pick the model. We're on Seedance 2.5. That's the one with the 30-second single pass, extendable 2 times if you need up to 90 seconds. Everything in this video depends on that selection. Now the part that makes a shot this dense even possible, a custom skill. Think of it as a memory you build once. I upload the look of the building, a lighting reference for how a lit window should feel at night, a small board for each of the 10 stories we're about to fall past, and an audio reference for the city. Then I tell it the rules in plain language. 1 continuous vertical move, warm life against cold night, no cuts.
The skill remembers the brand of this shot, character's palette tone, so every generation and every fix later stays consistent. If you make series content, this is the feature that stops you re-explaining your world in every prompt. Build it once, reuse it across projects. Here's the actual method, and it's the one thing I'd take away from this video even if you never generate this shot. A 10-second clip is a sentence. A 30-second single pass is a screenplay, so you write it like one, with timestamps. And 30 is the native pass, not the ceiling. The same shot can be extended 2 times, up to 90 seconds. But today, 30 is exactly what this shot needs. You're not describing a mood, you're directing what the camera does, when, past what. Notice 3 things. The timestamps carve the 30 seconds into beats the model can actually hold. The windows are written as silhouette, plus 1 action, plus 1 prop. Stories you can read in 2 seconds, which is also the composition style that survives generation best. And the sound is written into the same prompt as the picture, because this model generates them together. The vinyl, the laughter, the one window of silence. The emotional order isn't random either. Ordinary warmth, then joy, then salutation. One quiet low note and recovery. A fall that ends warmer than it started. If you only feel it once at speed, that gradient is why. While that renders, one design decision worth stealing. 10 fully staged windows, not 40. The rest of the building is texture. A TV flicker,
a shadow, plants against glass.
That's not an AI limitation, it's how the famous stitched ones were built too. Detail where the eye goes, suggestion everywhere else. First take, no touching anything. Let's watch it like an audience, then like an editor.
The camera never cuts. 30 seconds, one move, and the building stays the same building. That was the whole bet. Window 3 drifted. The prompt says candlelit and still. The take gave us a birthday. Tonally, that's a miss that matters. The audio leak between windows works. You can hear the record player arrive and fade as we pass floor 6.
Score it however you like. For me, most of the shots are usable and the misses are local, which sets up the actual question: what is fixing this cost? Because the old answer was regenerate everything and pray the good parts survive.
This is timestamp-based storyline control, and it's the feature that changes the economics of a shot like this. I'm not re-rolling 30 seconds to fix 3. I select the range, describe what those seconds should be, and only that slice regenerates. The other 27 stay exactly as approved. And this took just one attempt to fix this. One more take, start to finish. This time, just watch it. Where this leaves us, honestly. The 30-second single pass is real, and with 2 extensions, it stretches up to 90 seconds.
And it moves the unit of AI video from a clip to a scene. Writing prompts like timestamp screenplays is now a genuine craft skill. The model rewards structure. The join audio is the quietest big deal here. Sound that belongs to the picture, not glued onto it. And the miss were local and fixable by the second, not by the video. That's a different way of working.
What it doesn't change, you still direct. The model gave me a strong take, not a finished film.
The taste, the sequencing of those 10 windows, the choice of the one quiet room that stays on you. AI generates, you choose.
If you want to try the shot, or your own impossible oner, CapCut Web is the first link in the description, and the full prompt from this video is there too.
And a question for the comments, because I genuinely want to know which window got you.
For me, it's the blanket. Tell me yours, and if there's an impossible shot you want us to attempt next, describe it.
Best one becomes an episode. Like and subscribe helps us keep testing these things properly.